Hi guys, my name is Okoro Blessing Nkiruka and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO. And on this vlog, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to know that you are dating yourself. You know, many of you are in a relationship with yourself, you don't know. Some of you are not in a relationship, you are thinking you are in a relationship. Now I'm going to tell you how to know that you are in a relationship by yourself. Most of you that are thinking that you are with somebody when you are still single. So now I want you to pay attention, be you a man or be you a woman, but most especially because women are at the receiving end, most of my topics are always channeled to the women, but this is for a woman and a man. Now, how to know that you are dating yourself. Number one way to know that you're dating yourself is that you're still going to be doing everything by yourself. What did I say? When you want to know that you are dating yourself, you are still going to be doing everything by yourself. You're still going to be paying your bills by yourself. You're still going to always be by yourself. You'll still be lonely. Everything you are doing as a single person, when you are in a relationship with somebody, you will still be doing it. Exactly. And that's what's happening to most of you. There is no difference between your singlehood and when you're in a relationship. This is the honest truth. I know that this video is going to pain most of, but this is the truth. If you're in a relationship and you can still do everything by yourself, pay your bills, be by yourself, talk to yourself, do everything by yourself, because some of you are with partners you cannot communicate with. Some of you are partners you cannot share with. Some of you are with partners that cannot do anything for you. They are just filling that space. You are just in the clique of I have a boyfriend, but you don't have a boyfriend. Some of you just want the title. So most of you who are dating yourself are people who just have titles with no meaning. Exactly. It's like having an empty container of bottle. There's no content inside. Exactly. So many of you just have that title. I'm in a relationship. I have a boyfriend. This is my boyfriend. But you're not doing the things that come with a relationship. It simply means, my darling, you are dating yourself. Because when you do not do the things that come with the relationship, there is still that vacuum. Most of you are married but living single. Most of you are in a relationship but you are still single. You can't communicate with your partner. You can't share with your partner. Your partner can't even solve any problem for you. Both emotional support, financial support, mental support, social support, psychological support, they are not there. The only thing they do is occupy space in your life, and that's what happens to a lot of you in a relationship. You just have people who are occupying spaces in your life. Hey, make it not be like, no, only me. I get boyfriend. I get boyfriend. How can you have a boyfriend or have a girlfriend and not playing the major role? The reason why people want to get involved in a relationship or in a marriage is because, right, you want somebody you can share something with. But most of you are in a relationship, you're not sharing anything. You're still carrying the burden by yourself. So if you're in a relationship and you're not sharing anything with the person is not contributing to your life, my darling, you're dating yourself. Let me tell you something you need to understand. If you are alone, your growth might be slow. When you are with somebody, your growth is supposed to speed. That is the meaning of two becoming one. When people come into your life and you do not grow, it simply means you are dating yourself. That's the honest truth. Because when you were alone, you were moving small. When somebody comes to add, because when people come into your life, they add their knowledge, they add their finance, they add everything. They come with a different strategy to add to what you have. You also come with something to add to what they have. So it's supposed to be growth. But most of you are in relationships that are stagnant. You are not growing. You are just stagnant. In fact, most of you got into a relationship and became worse than the way you were when you were even single. That is the honest truth. The person who came into your life has come to drain the small energy that you have. That's not a relationship. That is what is called living in bondage. So I want you to free yourself. Free what? Yeah, same. So I thought I should give you guys this basic point. There are not so much things for you to get to know that you are dating yourself. It's just very simple. Once you are still doing those things you were doing when you were single, you're still doing it by yourself. Everything, you are dating yourself. Because when people come into your life, they're supposed to help relieve. It's called sharing. When you share something, when you share a burden, it's lesser. When you share things, it is lesser. That's the reason why we actually want to get married. We want to get married so that we can share, so that I can talk to somebody. I don't have to can share, so that I can talk to somebody. I don't have to talk to myself. So that before I make a decision, I can get somebody's opinion, because this person also have my best interest at heart. But if you're in a relationship, you're not talking, you're not doing anything, the only thing that connects you and the person is sex, my darling, you are dating yourself. It simply means the person is using you, because they only come to you when they are horny. Because some of you don't even enjoy the sex in your relationship. That is the honest truth. This same sex you're having in a relationship, you're not enjoying it. Some of you are in a relationship that you have never gotten to orgasm before. That's the honest truth. Some of you are in marriages that you have never gotten to orgasm before. My darling, you are dating yourself. Because When you date a selfish partner who does not have your interest at heart, you're dating yourself, because the person is not doing anything for you. The person is just doing everything for themselves, because they understand that you enjoy the title, especially the women. Women, leave desperation alone. Leave desperation alone. This is the reason why a lot of men are using you women. Leave desperation alone. A man that will love you will love you. You don't even need to do too much for a man to actually love you. Just be yourself. A man will come. Most of you do too much. Your salary is too. At the end of the day, you just have the title, I have a man, but you don't. The man is not even doing what comes with boyfriend or what comes with marriage. It's time to look up to yourself, develop yourself, leave the next person alone. A lot of people are so focused on what the other person can give to them, forgetting the things that they can give to themselves. Now that's the point. When you focus on what other people can give to you, you become independent on them. And the moment you are dependent on people, they are going to use you. Because when you are dependent on people, you forget your ability. You forget the things that you can do for yourself. That's the craziest thing. So it's not as if they are telling you don't. When you become a collector, when you always collect from a man, you become lazy. That's what it does to you. So when they're saying a woman being dependent, it's not as if one cannot tell you to go and collect money from a man. But no, the reason why people are telling you as a woman, work, is so that you don't forget your ability, you don't forget your power, you don't forget your strength. Because when you depend so much on people, you forget the things you can do for yourself. You even forget that you're a human being. You'll be thinking, I know if you do this, you'll be feeling paralyzed. So the essence of you working and doing something for yourself is to be able to ignite your ability, to be able to remind yourself that you have the power to also get this thing, so that when these people begin to give you these things, it becomes a privilege. The problem why a lot of you are dating yourself is because you forget yourself. You focus so much on what people can give you. You are looking for love, you don't love yourself. You are looking for attention, you can't give yourself attention. You are begging people for everything you can give yourself. It's because you already have the mindset that your happiness lies in somebody. No, a man will want to date you because you are happy. It's not because he gives you happiness. It is your happiness that is going to attract a man to your life. Don't get it twisted. So you need to be able to find reasons to be happy with yourself before you can attract a man. So that even in the relationship, when the man is no longer there, the happiness is from within. It is not attached to your fellow human being. Don't forget, human being, they will break your heart. They are human beings. They will fuck up. They are human beings. This is what makes them humans. So when you have this understanding, you have a backup plan, which is to grow yourself, to develop yourself, so that when this their human nature begins to perform, you have something to hold on to. You can still hold on to something, you can still forgive them, you can still take your time, you can still be patient with them. Because if you don't have anything to hold on to, you cannot be patient and you cannot be forgiving. That's the honest truth. A lot of people have become demons today because they didn't have anything to hold on to. They were holding on to a man, or they were holding on to a woman. So when the woman or the man performs their human nature, it begins to look as if the person is one demon. The person is not a demon. The person is just being human. But because you depended yourself on them, you forgot yourself and you didn't have any other thing to hold on to. That's why it's as if your grudge is so much. Do you understand? It's time to look inward. Focus, love yourself, do things for yourself, stop dating yourself. Make sure you're in a proper relationship and the relationship is growing you. If it is not growing you, my darling, get out of the relationship. Okay? It is not a crime to be single. Being single is a discovery process. When you're single, it is time to understand who you are, discover your identity, and discover yourself as a human being. Because it is this identity that will attract a man or a woman to come and marry you. Don't forget that. So guys, thank you so much for listening to me. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to bring you guys more exciting, interesting relationship, marital, and mental tips. That's what I do for a living. So don't forget, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the link on the bio and turn on the post notification button so that anytime I'm here, you guys know Blessing CEO has dropped something. Thank you so much, guys. And don't forget that if you want to talk to us privately, which is our private counseling, you can call the number 070-195-11795. Or you can also visit our office. Our office is located at number 8 Owoba Street in Independence Layout. Okay? 070-195-11795. And don't forget that I love you guys.